Hello Aquarians and cross watchers, welcome to your video. So I channeled a song by I think it's Tutone, and it's 8675309. It's a phone number. Okay, anyways guys, before I get into all that, I want to be the first to tell you that you're so beautiful and you're so needed in this world. I want to thank you for being here, and I want to thank you for sharing your time and your energy with me. I value you. The divine values you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I want you to know that for those of you who get into the chat when I do my later video, my 10:30 Eastern Standard Time video, I won't be able to get into the chat on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I do though. I try. Sometimes I can, but sometimes I'm working really late on the weekend. So I just want you to know, if I don't get in on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm working late. But I will get in there, you know, Monday through Friday, or Monday through Thursday. Friday's one of those iffy days. I don't know if I work late or not. Anyways, guys, I'm going to say a quick prayer, and then I'm going to get into a couple of lyrics that stuck out to me with this song. It's an old song from the 70s. I woke up with this on, literally singing in my head. I think what the divine is going to do is I'm going to channel messages or songs, whatever the message is, or movies. I've done that too, because not everything can be, you know, depicted in a song, but sometimes the message is on a different frequency than a song. A lot of you guys like to read the lyrics to see if there's anything that stands out, whether you like the music or not, because it seems like I have some sort of 70s DJ who gives me all of these songs, or 60s or whatever. I get a lot of old channeled songs. Anyways, guys, I'm going to say a prayer, then I'll get into the video. Our Father in heaven, I want to thank you for the many blessings you've given to all of us here, and I want to ask for protection for all of us and our loved ones from whatever we need protection from. And I want to ask to please help those who are suffering and in need the most at this time. I would also like to ask for permission to be able to see what it is I'm allowed to see for this reading, so that I can give the highest, most divine messages possible. Thank you. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. So I saved it here in my phone. If I can get my password right. All right. So it says, you know, Jenny, Jenny, you're the girl for me. You don't know me, but you make me so happy. Then it says, after that it says, if we can get to it, it says, I tried to call you before, but I lost my nerve. I tried my imagination, but I was disturbed. So I feel like someone is trying to get the nerve up to call you or message you, because when this song was created, we didn't have cell phones. So I feel like someone's trying to get a message to you, trying to get the nerve to call you. And when it says, and I use my imagination, I feel like someone is trying to use their imagination, if you know this person, to sort of like pop into your brain so that you'll call them like telepathically or whatever. And you might even think of this person out of the blue. And that would be a clear indication that this person is most likely thinking about you if you know them. Because there's a part of the song that says, you don't know me, but you make me so happy. But maybe it's a person you know, but you don't know them deeply or eternally. Internally, you don't know them. You just know them like it's an acquaintance, someone you work with or used to work with, or someone in your group or circle, and you don't know how they feel. Because I feel like it's like that. Because why would they be using their imagination to contact you? Maybe they're trying to manifest you. I don't know, guys. I'm going to get into the reading. We're going to see what wants to come out. I'm going to use these tea leaf oracles, and then we'll get into the tarot. Show me what I need to see for this reading. Thank you. Show me what I need to see for this reading. Thank you. Ooh, I see a vulture and a shark. What in the world is going on with that? Ooh, thank you. What do I need to see for this reading, please? Keep in mind, there's a lot of messages that may come out, and not every message may apply, but they could. If it doesn't resonate, just leave it for someone else. Also keep in mind, if you're a cross watcher watching for an Aquarian, roles can be reversed. I'm just reading the energy on this frequency, okay? Now I'm going to take what's up, and then I feel always whatever comes face down is something you're not aware of. So I have, I'm going to give you a trigger warning if you can't handle any negativity, or if you can't handle anything that may come out, maybe you don't want to watch it. I can't control. You see, I shuffle these cards, this comes out. I understand I'm a person who I want to live by positive affirmations and positive faith and everything positive going to happen. But I got to be realistic. I can't live in a bubble and realize that nothing bad in this world ever happens, or that nobody ever thinks about anything bad happening, okay? That's just ludicrous to think like that. But if you're a person who's easily triggered by anything bad that could come out, I'm going to tell you right now, I see a couple of cards that could be negative, all right? But if you want to stay for what's after, I feel that that's ending, okay? I feel that's ending. So keep that in mind. You were warned. Okay. I have vulture, and it says depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you, all right? So I literally got a comment about someone's whole day being ruined because of my reading, and I don't want to ruin anyone's day, so I gave the warning, all right? I gave the warning. I cannot control what comes out. So there is some sort of depression and anxiety about, you know, somebody who could be working against you. And working against you doesn't always mean literally doing some sort of magic. Working against you is like you have an ideal, you're at work, and you have this ideal for the company, and you always have this person who might be above you at work sort of shooting you down or shooting down your ideals. I mean, that's working against you. You have a great ideal and somebody's shooting down that ideal. Perfect example of someone working against you, okay? And it can make a person depressing because you're trying to do something in this world and create something in this world, and someone's trying to keep you from doing it. Or like you wrote your book and someone doesn't want to publish it, right? It's your work, it's your creation. You're trying to put it out there. Someone's trying to prevent you from it, you know? Very, very easy to, there's a lot of scenarios there. It says, take care, there will be loss of material wealth. So, when I see a card like that, there's lots of ways to lose material wealth, all right? I'll give this analogy. It's like you're married to somebody, you buy a house full of furniture, and then you guys break up or get divorced, and the furniture stays with the house, but yet you paid for all of it. There's a loss, right? Well, I have to leave this behind. Or being married and there's a divorce, there's a loss because you have to separate, sell assets, okay? So it's just saying that based on actions, there could be a loss of material wealth. So be wise in how you spend your money. It says lightning, control your anger or you'll be sorry. So definitely control your anger if you're angry with me, because I will just block forever. I won't even deal with it. I won't. I will delete and block the person forever. I won't deal with the negativity here. I will help people get on a positive path, but if there's too many negative comments, it comes from someone, trust me, I will block you forever. I'm not trying to promote that. But this is control anger. Now, it could be someone who needs to control their anger with you, because Aquarians are generally cool. They're laid back, right? They watch the room, they read the room, but you can make an Aquarian pretty mad to the point you'll think you're dealing with a fire sign, okay? Leo is our opposite sign, and if something is brought out within us, it can trigger a negative side. But for the most part, Aquarians are pretty relaxed, not too high strung, unless maybe they have some fire in their moon sign, or maybe some fire in their rising sign, something like that. They could come across that way. But anyways, let's continue. Dagger. Fear, worries, tense situation. So this is like, and I've spoken to a couple of you Aquarians through emails and stuff, and there's some of you who feel like a tower is coming, that you know that there's going to be some sort of climatic ending where it's one of those things where all of this, it's going to be a little bit of a dramatic ending. That might be for some of you who you know that there's something coming and it's going to be some drama involved. But see, after that, because we have the casket. Now, I don't like using these cards that describe the way people look. I can't stand it. I'm probably going to take these out. But this says dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair, okay? Don't even worry about that. It's just there. It might resonate for somebody. But we have Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. So I definitely feel like just be careful. Be careful in your interactions, how you speak to people. Also have your own boundaries up. People need to be cautious of how they speak to you because they could bring out the worst. There is a potential for some sort of like, let's say at best, heated discussion, and it could go either way. Like you could be moving on towards something and someone doesn't like it and there's just some sort of argument about it. But we have someone is going out of your life in the end of a situation. And the person who's going out of your life, that might be a person you end up having some sort of loss with, an argument or disagreement with. And it could be in love, but it could be in work, right? So, and we have the announcement. So you literally might be announcing that you're leaving and parting someone's life, and then there's where an argument comes. Someone's not ready to hear it. Always keep in mind, roles can be reversed. And we have carrot, opportunity or windfall. So I think that you're leaving a situation that's not for your highest good, and you're going towards something that is. But when you start leaving the people behind that aren't for your highest good, that might be where you get or experience some drama with that person or people or place, right? What you don't see, diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. All right, so I feel like you have some sort of opportunity here. It says opportunity, windfall. We have diamonds. We have wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. So that's this energy that you're moving away from, and of course I've been channeling stuff like this for a long time, that you're moving away from energies that aren't meant for you, aren't for your highest good, and you're aligning with energies that are. Well, this is that time. It's going to be a problem with the ones who don't want you to align with your destiny, okay? The ones who, the wait for me community, like you can't have this because I haven't had it yet. You can't have this success because I haven't. You can't go for a better life because I can't. It's the wait for me community who is going to be bothered. We have throne, position of authority. And, if this has to do with work, you're about ready to get promoted, open up a business, go somewhere else with somebody else, whatever. Someone's not going to like it. So you're about to be elevated. You're about to be seated in your throne where you're supposed to be. Somebody, something, someplace is left behind. This is where your problem is going to be at. All right. So not too negative. Sometimes we have to experience, there's a calm before the storm. Then there's the storm. Then there's the calm, their wish fulfillment, the star card right after the tower, which is a storm that hits. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. There's the negative energy, there's the devil, then the tower, then the star. So it's kind of like this. The devil energy is what you're moving away from. It's a toxic thing in your life. The tower happens because this toxic environment doesn't want to let go of you. This toxic thing, person, place, or thing doesn't want to break loose. The tower is where it is broken loose, and then you're going to end up in the star energy, which is your own energy, or it's still wish fulfillment. All right, let's get into the tarot. Yeah, things improve. We have the Five of Cups reverse, okay? But someone is going to be extremely emotional about it. Extremely emotional about it. They might even say some cutting words that stick with you. They might, words with curses where you'll never find anybody or anything better than me. I guarantee it. You're going to leave and you can never come back and you're going to fall on your face. Words are curses here. And I feel like someone's going to try to put the fear into you. Exactly what I've said. You're going on to better things. Somebody is not going to like it. Temperance reverse. Someone's going to lose their cool here and they're not going to like it. They're not going to have. That's where their patience goes out the window. If someone's been extremely patient with you, or someone has been extremely nice, or extremely this or that, and you're like, wow, they've changed. Wait till you go to your next level, and you're going to see how, your new beginning. You're going to choose a new beginning here. And there's going to be a person who does not agree. Someone is not going to be in accordance with this. It could be a male. Like I said, I don't like using anything gender related. I just don't. I like to deal with energy, and that's it. So when I get around to it, I'm taking out those cards. I don't like cards that describe people at all, period. It's just not me. Give me another aspect to this reading. Oh my gosh, why so much? I don't think I need to clarify that. It's a lot. You won't be losing any sleep over it at all, though, okay? Because you are going to, you're going to be co-creating with the divine. So whatever you're moving toward is for your highest good. You're going toward the light within you, the light that leads to source, and it's like good riddance. Someone is not going to like it. Maybe more than one person don't like it, but you're doing it. You're definitely doing it. Three of Pentacles reverse. You could be leaving a small community where you guys were, you guys were a team. It could be a job. It can be anything. It can be any small community, even a place you lived, a place you studied, whatever. Most likely where you were working at or living at, and someone is just not going to like it. But what you're aligning with is far closer to your heart. All right? Six of Cups. You're aligning with this work is close to your heart. I feel like you're going to get an offer. I don't feel that you realize it, okay? Because the star is in reverse. It's nudity there. I will clarify that card. It's Aquarius energy. Now, someone could be coming on board with you, too. Like I said, energies can be reversed. You can be asking someone to come on board with you. But there is a person here who's getting left behind. All right? And it's almost like if you're willing to leave this behind, I'm willing to leave this behind, and let's go forward here, and we can do this. We have 2-page energies, okay? Pages are a smaller energy. It can be about good news, and it can be learning good news. But what's interesting, this Page of Swords, there's a lot of wind blowing around. It's air. But there's some good news that comes in, and there's like some tumbleweeds here. Literally, I'm drawn to the wind. Windy day, hurricanes, cyclones, storms. But we have this card here. This is a person who gets what they want. It could even be a person who's indulgent. I feel somebody has taken advantage of someone's energy here. Someone is going to a better place, a better environment, okay? I don't care if it's a living environment. I don't care if it's a work environment, but going toward a better environment. It's like, look, if you're willing to walk away, we can do this. We can do this. But it seems like you have to walk away from somebody, or if you're making this offer, they got to walk away from somebody. And that's where the drama comes, because the person, I feel, who has been, what's the word? When you're, it's on the tip of my tongue, when you're always expecting somebody, take them for granted. That's the word. I feel someone's taken for granted another person's energy always being there. And now that is coming to an end, and that's where the problem is. They're not ready for a break. Yeah. It's going to be an end of a contract. Give me another card. I want, oh my, why so much? I don't want all this. Got healing there. It's a new beginning. I'm telling you, you and this other person are close. Okay, you guys are like buddies, best friends, thick as thieves, very good work environment together, okay, kindred souls, whatever you want to talk about here. Someone who you haven't seen in a while, possibly Virgo, Cancer energy, comes out of nowhere. It's like, hey, you want to join the team, make some money right here. They've been thinking about you. They also know that there's going to be some requirement on your behalf, or you know there's going to be a requirement on their behalf. Somebody has to leave a person at a place for this to happen. And that person is not going to like it when they are left behind. It's like, you can't do this, Aquarius. Or Aquarius is like, you can't do this, but we're going to see what happens here. What's the roots? What's the roots? We have Queen of Cups. Okay, water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Oh my goodness, it's love. Jeez. Whoever you're aligning with, you guys are going to fall in love, or you guys already love each other. This is who you guys are. You guys. This is, oh my God. Oh my God. All right, if you get an opportunity, or if you give someone an opportunity and that person leaves the other person behind to come toward the opportunity with you, or if you leave this other thing to go toward the opportunity with them, what you guys don't see is where this is headed. The relationship. It looks like it could start off as work. Looks like it could start off as work. It looks like someone's maybe even tried to contact you, or maybe they've something to do with the phone number. They've lost the number, or they there's something with the phone number or message, or they've lost the nerve, like literally in the song. Tell me about this root. Wow, 10 of Cups wants to come. Jeez, look what wants to pop out. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. You guys are going to, it looks like you guys are going, and I see the Empress wants to poke out right over there. It looks like you guys might start off building something, working together, and then fall in love. Tell me about this, Roots. Yeah, strong indication you're going to work with this person, and there is a karmic energy that's out. That's a person who's going to be really, really angry. All right, so we have here Virgo energy strong, because we have Virgo. This is also Gemini, Mercury, but 2 cards of Virgo and a work opportunity, and a very desirable one at that. So if you have some sort of opportunity coming in when it comes to work, leaving a place, building, doing something with another person, even if this work may require, it requires you to leave a person, place, or thing. Like I said, it could have to do with home, it could have to do with work. But it seems like you're aligning with this person for work. Who you're leaving behind for this work. Even if you're living with someone in a house and this work requires you to go be somewhere else, go live somewhere else, that's a major decision. But it looks like you are going to do it if you relate to this, because this person is so angry. So it shows that whoever this resonates for, you're strongly going to go in that direction, because why is this person so angry? If you stayed with them, they would not be angry. So this is an opportunity that's coming in. It looks like that you're definitely going toward it. It does look like it's starting off as work and could end up in a relationship. Strong Virgo, Gemini energy, Sagittarius energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, Aquarius energy. All right, show me the past. And this is heavenly, this is divine. Okay, this is the angels trying to bring this in right here. Okay. Tell me about the past, or the recent past. Okay, we have the Magician reverse. That is Mercury retrograde. It's also Gemini, Virgo energy. It's in the reverse. It's also free will. It's a card of manifestation. But it says so many things, so I want to make sure. I feel like, just like the song, somebody was trying to come in and communicate, but they couldn't. That might be a problem, because Mercury is literally a card. Mercury is a planet of communication. I really feel strongly someone was not able to communicate their desires for some reason. There was a blockage. My cards got stopped there. Tell me about this. Emotions. Yeah. Someone was not able to really discuss their emotions, but that's changing. Okay. In the recent past, somebody's realized, look, I've kept quiet. I've held this in for way too long. It's time for me to change this part about me. It's really time for me to change this part about me. And maybe someone's even gone through something here, and it's like they want to even reach out and talk to you, because I think there's a part of the song, you know, it's like, Jenny, who can I turn to? And I feel like that you're a person that they can even turn to talk to, probably about anything, because you guys are just showing up in this type of reading. You guys are showing up as really close. Once you connect, it's just close, but I feel like you don't know each other. It's not an ex returning. You don't know this person, but you know this person. And you don't know how this person feels about you. And this person, like I said, I don't feel like you guys know each other internally, but it's like you know enough about each other. This person knows enough about you. You make them happy on some level. So I don't know. I don't know how they know you. It does not appear. It's not an ex type of thing. It's someone who is changing. Someone who wants to tell you how they feel. Someone who wants to work with you. Or maybe the root here is maybe you guys did used to work together. Okay, there's also that. You could have worked together. Tell me about what crowns this. I could go on and on with scenarios. Wow, 10 of Pentacles. There's a lot. 7 of Pentacles. That's a major investment. Somebody definitely wants to invest in you. And they know exactly how to come in and do it. They know exactly how to come in and do it, but they're having a problem communicating. This 8 of Wands is reversed. They're having a problem. Either they can't get a message to you, they don't know how to get to you, they don't know how to reach you, but it has everything to do with this 10 of Pentacles. That 10 of Pentacles is everything. This 10 of Pentacles is everything. It's the money, the cars, the house, the legacy, what you leave behind. Maybe for some of you, this is one specific message. This is not for the reading because I don't see anything else here. Somebody has an inheritance and they're trying to reach a person. That's just one specific message. Okay. All right, let's move on. Let's clarify for the rest of this reading. The 8 of Wands reverse. Because the song is I can't reach you or I can't get up the nerve. Yeah. We have Aquarius here. Or air energy. All right. Somebody is really wanting to communicate, travel to you, talk to you, and it has a lot to do with this 10 of Pentacles. Now tell me about this 10 of Pentacles. Like I said, it can be reversed. It can be an Aquarian trying to talk with you, but it has everything to do with this 10 of Pentacles. Someone might want to work with you, make some sort of legacy with you, like you're the perfect one. Tell me about the 10 of Pentacles, please. You want to come out? Anything else? Okay. We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. We have the 4 of Wands reverse. We have the Lovers in the upright. And we have the Hierophant reverse. Somebody, like I said, somebody's getting left behind. Someone might literally have to move away from a contract, a spiritual contract, a marriage, a home. Because the Hierophant is reversed and the 4 of Wands is reversed. Now, who's moving away from who? I don't know. Maybe it's you that it requires the move from. Maybe they are moving away from it. But it's also that you two can align right here. And it's a very, it's a clear decision on someone's part that they want this with you. Okay? Or it's clear on your part that you want this with them. However this is going to work out, somebody's leaving a home or a job. Someone's breaking a contract. It's over. It's done. Because this talks about cord cutting and breaking contracts as well, or not renewing contracts. That's also there. Okay, what's in the near future? What's in the near future? 9 of Wands sideways, and there's 2 people here. I'm telling you, somebody does not like it when the other person moves on. They don't like it at all. And we have the Emperor, and this is that person. Okay, this is divine masculine energy. It could be your divine masculine. Okay, that's coming in. I certainly have the 4 of Wands and the Lovers, and definitely have the 6 of Cups. Very close connection, but it is also a job. It's a boss. There's a lot here to do with work, a lot of Pentacles. So this is a person, like I said, it looks like it starts off as work. Platonic. It doesn't start off as a relationship. It starts off as work. High potential to turn into a relationship because the connection is just off the chain with this person. It's just off the chain. So I do feel like someone's coming in. I feel like it's, I hear lucrative. It's very lucrative. Tell me about the Emperor. It's someone that has the potential to go all the way here, all the way with the 4 of Wands. But someone's got to move away from the other person. So it has the potential to go. Even the Emperor can be, you know, a spouse. They're really thinking about investing here. They're putting a lot of thought into it. We have Virgo energy and the 7 of Pentacles, Earth energy. We have a lot that's going here, and it has to do with the Knight of Cups reverse, which is Cancer energy, the 7 of Swords, the 6 of Cups connection, and what do I do? 2 of Pentacles. So this Emperor is like, oh my God, what do? I have such a close connection with this person, but we have 7 of Swords and the Knight of Cups. There's I feel some sort of guilt here. Someone's been thinking, should I come in and should I invest? This person might literally even invest money. It might have something to do with doing something, building something together. Strong indication you definitely are going to build something together, maybe even go into business together, who knows? But there's something around this Knight of Cups, 7 of Swords energy. Why? What is this Knight of Cups and 7 of Swords energy? Sometimes it's a card of self-sabotage, but sometimes I just want to know what's around this energy. Okay. Either way, we have 2 of Cups on the bottom. So I feel what this is, there might be some sort of secrecy or sneakiness about this, okay? Because we have a Queen of Wands, maybe because of an Aries, Leo, Sag person. All right, so some sort of sneakiness has to be had or done, okay? Because, like I said, someone's heated up over here. So maybe it's like somebody wants to communicate, but they don't know how to communicate without setting off this alarm over here, this alarm being a person, because for you and this other person to connect, work, and build together, it's setting off an alarm over here with somebody who could be a fire sign. Does not have to be a fire sign, but it is my karmic card. I don't care what sign you are. This is my karmic card. And this has to do with Virgo, Pisces energy, High Priestess coming out and speaking. So we have back here in the past, somebody was holding back their feelings and holding back what they wanted to say, having a hard time getting a message through because they couldn't get up the nerve like in the song. But still, they're changing that. But now that they're changing that, it's like, okay, but I also have to get this message across without getting this other situation set off. Like, I don't want to say the word, but like a ticking time, you know what, like there's a situation there. But the opportunity, somebody does leave a person behind to go for what they want. Someone can be leaving a very comfortable situation behind, someone that they were married to, shared a long-term connection with, just because there's this connection here. It can't be denied, and you guys would work well together, and it looks like it could come in as some sort of work thing, and you wouldn't see it coming. But you guys are close. You guys are real close, okay? I would not be surprised with the 6 of Cups. You guys have not shared a past life together. Anyway, tell me about the self position. Seven of Wands reverse. Knight of Swords. Somebody has surrendered to the connection. We do have the 3 of Wands, we have the Lovers, and the Knight of Swords. Somebody has surrendered to how they feel about you. All right, period. So they want to come in. And that's a decision that they're making. They're making a decision, or someone is making a decision like, look, I'm coming in. I've never had a connection like this before, but it looks like Aquarius could be expecting it, but you know, maybe in the back of your mind, you was always expecting this person. I don't know. Maybe you're the one who's going to approach this person. I don't know. But whoever is approaching is the Yang, the one with the job opportunity. So you're going to know if you're offering someone a job that you have this close connection with that you can't speak to, then you know it's you, Aquarius. But if it's not you going to offer a job to somebody, if it's not you who's thinking about this connection and something like that, then it's the other person who's going to approach you. either way, I don't know on whose side, but there's somebody who is not going to handle you and this other person connecting, working together very well at all. They, like I say, ticking, you know, tick, tick, tick. You know, but it is what it is. It's your life, and it's their life. It's nobody else's life. All right. What's the environment? Healing. Wow. This is a very healing connection if you go for this, okay? Libra energy doesn't have to be a Libra, but it's very healing, all right? If you decide to go in that direction, if they decide to go in your direction, you guys are very healing for each other. You guys are supportive. You know, this person wants to do something, you're highly supportive. You know, you're like, I think that's a great idea. You should definitely do it. If there's anything I can do to help you, let me know. It's a very supportive connection. Highly supportive connection here. Maybe even someone gets jealous about that, you know, because it's just so highly supportive here. Yeah, because there's love back in this. Divine masculine energy. We have the King of Cups showing up twice. It's like I said, you guys are showing up as water, King and Queen of Cups, even though I know you're Aquarius, and who you're dealing with could be anybody. But when I see love, I see cups. And I don't care what sign I'm reading for. And when it comes to love, I want to see cups. And there's a lot of love backing this, okay? Love from the heart. What's the hope and the fear, though? What's the hope and the fear? Tell me what the hope and the fear. Thank you. Money, time, focus. Let's see. It's really a card of focus and stuff like that. I feel that, you know, again, I'm drawn to the Three of Pentacles. I got the Three of Pentacles here twice. All right. It's either, like I said, someone who wants to work with you, someone who has already worked with you or wants to work again with you. But look, I'm drawn to the 3. You see this 3 here? And you see in here, it's 3. Just like that. You see the 3. If you see that? So I really feel strongly, maybe this person, if they're going to even bring you in, they don't even know what to pay you, but they definitely want to focus on building something with you, working as a team, being part of their team or something like that. But you guys are close. They're holding back, but they're about to surrender. Tell me about this. This is a person, remember in the song when I said, I imagine something, I imagine you or something like that. This is somebody, I feel like you guys know each other. I think someone is literally sitting there with their brain power. You guys could be Arcturian starseeds, but I'm not even going to get y'all turned on to that stuff because you guys are watching a tarot reading. You're not ready for that stuff. But, and if you are, then you already know. But this is the whole thing. You guys are literally trying to, this person is trying to communicate to you. I feel that so that you'll reach out to them or call them or something like this, and then like here you're not responding, you're not getting it or something like that. Vice versa, could go either way. Tell me about the outcome. Keep in mind, free will is always number one. What is a potential outcome here for those who are on this frequency, for those who resonate? Always keep in mind, guys, whenever you're watching a reading, if you're looking up tarot videos and a title sticks out to you, if you're on the frequency of that title, I don't care what sign you are, I don't care what zodiac, Chinese zodiac you are, if you are on that frequency, you're on that frequency, just like a radio station. When you and thousands of others are tuning into that station, you're tuning into that frequency. So I want you to keep in mind, if it calls to you, I don't care what sign it's for, if the message calls to you, you can be on that frequency and it can absolutely relate to you. What's the outcome? Decision made. Two of Pentacles reverse. Something to do. Someone is, I feel, someone realizes, look, I need to stop sabotaging myself. I'm wasting time here. Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy reverse. The more time I waste, the less of an opportunity I have for something. So someone is really thinking here, look, it's time for me to make a decision. It's time for me to stop wasting time. It's time for me to, you know, get on the horse and let's get this done here. Yeah, so literally, this is what it's saying. They go from thinking to doing. They go from thinking to doing. Just trying to get some sort of clarity on something, all right, about probably how to come in and how to approach, but there's love back in this. Let's get into the advice. What's the advice here? But man, the connection, looks like you're going to work with this person, but the connection is just off the chart. It looks like it has potential to go somewhere. But I'm not getting the same vibe as the reading I did the other day where a work connection really leads to a relationship. This is different. This is different because I feel like you've already worked with them. They already know you or something like that. They already have a strong connection to you. So this is a little bit different. This ain't like you guys are just working together and then it comes back together. This is somebody who either used to work with you. They want to come in connection with you. They're not in connection with you right now. So different from that reading. Anyway, Archangel Michael is with you now, even though you can't see it. I am actively working on this situation. I am here helping you. And the angel kept coming out multiple times. This is the one I can find, but the other one from the other deck also came out. You are protected. This is protected, and this is divinely guided. This is a connection that is off the chart, off the chain. Okay, you guys are going to work and build something very good together. And on the bottom, I'm just drawn to this: prioritize self-care right now. Take care of yourself. Keep your energy and your vibration high. Somebody doesn't want you to align with this person. Maybe someone's losing a good employee, a spouse, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I love you. See you in the next reading, and namaste, my friends.